ears.
Florida, it's looking like Hurricane Ian is one for the history books.
Me.
Dozens of deaths, millions without power, billions
I'm
in
sorry,
damage.
guys. I didn't mean to
Chris
cause this.
Van Cleve assesses the aftermath.
Hurricane Ian, a Category 4 monster storm, roared ashore
I saw
Wednesday near
the
Fort
storm
Myers,
surge things.
Florida.
That shit's actually
Its
wild.
150-mile-an-hour winds tore apart homes
Jesus.
and devastated businesses in its path. The storm surge, up to 12 feet, seemed to wipe communities right off the map. The deadly
that's
triple
crazy.
threat of wind, rain, and flooding makes it one of the worst hurricanes
Jesus.
to ever arrive on Florida's shores.
This could be the deadliest hurricane in Florida's history.
Concern over Ian was building.
We just saw
for
Biden
weeks.
make a coherent
Storm
sentence.
ravaged Cuba on
Oh my
Tuesday,
God.
plunging that
Call the
island
newspapers,
into
bro.
darkness. The first time a hurricane caused the entire nation to lose power.
Jesus.
First, Ian's track hinted Tampa might take a direct hit, something that hasn't happened in a century. But by midweek, the storm tracked further south, taking a path similar to Hurricane Charlie, another Category
Charlie.
4 storm that ravaged southwest Florida 18 years ago.
This is way,
Bro, Florida
way,
and Cuba
way
just get
bigger
shit
than
on by
Charlie.
hurricanes.
But Ian was nearly double the size of Charlie when it
Sorry,
came
guys.
ashore. The storm spanned nearly the entire Sunshine State.
I've been here 40 years plus. This is by far the worst storm I have ever witnessed.
Fort Myers Mayor Kevin Anderson rode it out in a second-story downtown condo.
What is that moment like
Dumbass.
when you're getting walloped?
It's not something you want to go through, but if you ever go through it, it really, it's amazing that the destruction that the wind and water can do, the force that comes behind that.
I guess.
Ian's storm surge swamped the barrier islands.
Jesus.
The bridge to nearby Sanibel Island lay smashed and broken, stranding hundreds who ignored evacuation orders.
Bro, why
Florida
you
Governor Ron
stay there though?
DeSantis
Like,
didn't mince
just to
words
leave.
when describing the destruction.
And it got hit with really biblical storm surge.
But Ian wasn't done. After crossing Florida, it regained hurricane strength before slamming into South Carolina Friday.
Oh man,
Well,
it's
damn.
pushing away.
The scope of the damage is not yet fully measurable, not in dollars, and not in the
Jesus.
many lives lost. Some 2.5 million people lost power in Florida. Louis Bryan just moved to this Fort Myers neighborhood. Wednesday, he had nearly 3 feet of water inside his new home. Saturday,
Why'd
his
he
first
stay
mortgage
there,
payment
bro?
came due for a house he now can't live in.
Just to get the house repaired and all that, it's going to take a lot of time. We'll figure it out.
The repair work, it's almost like, where do you start?
We start by getting the roadways clear so that people can get to where they need to be, especially emergency responders.
Before the storm, there were about
Fair enough.
130 boats tied up to these docks. The force of the storm surge picked up the docks and most of the boats. Today, only 7 remain in the water.
This is our home. Everything we own is inside of here or inside of a storage trailer.
Patrick New didn't just lose his boat. It was also his home. A home that's in ruins.
So you're
Damn.
starting over.
Completely. Oh yeah. It'll be tough, but done it before. Do it again. I mean, everybody's going to do it.
5 years after Hurricane Irma, 30 years since Hurricane Andrew, both ripped through South Florida, the rebuilding has already begun once more.
I don't know if you ever
no
get
shit.
back to normal, but we will be back up and running before you know it.
Even if some think twice about staying.
Charlie was not this bad, and Irma was definitely not this bad.
So what's your takeaway from this one?
Get out of Florida.
I mean, fair enough. What was that, bro?
This portion of Sunday Morning is sponsored
Don't
by
care.